Three Pandas by Hubri, illustrated by Hubri, Davy, Rico, Manabe. Once before men or women existed, there were animal people. And in one of the darkest forests, there were 5 pandas. One day, there was arguing sound. Inside then, the sound died down. The next day, one of the panda went out. He was carrying some bamboos on his back. Then the second came out. After that, the last 3 came out. There stood the biggest panda child. He was carrying a bag of bamboo, but he looked sad. Then the 3 panda children looked back and took their last look at their parent and their home. Then they took off. After an hour of walking, they all felt hungry. So they stopped and took a pile of stone and some stick and made a warm, bright fire. After a while, they were all tired, so they went to sleep. The next day, all of them decided to eat bamboos. Chomp, chomp, chomp! So they ate some bamboos, and they kept walking and walking. Minute later, the smallest panda said,
I am going to build a house with some sticks and make. So you two just keep walking.
So the smallest panda got to work. After several minutes, the smallest panda was sleeping in his house. So the other 2 kept walking and walking. After 6 miles of walking, the second panda stopped. He told his brother, I'm gonna make a house out of tall grass. So the biggest panda kept walking and walking. Finally, the biggest panda child got to a river. He saw some jade on the side of the river and thought,
maybe I can use those jade house and make a house.
So the biggest panda got some jade stone and started building his shiny
house.
After 20 hours of work, he finally stacked a shiny house next to the river. He also stuck up a wall of jade around a part of the river, and that was the biggest panda's spa. Then the night came. A tiger sneaked up to the smallest panda's house. Inside, the panda was asleep. Outside, the tiger knocked on the door. The little panda got up. He out his window and saw the tiger knocking on the door. So he shouted, "You want some food?"
No! Go away! You won't trick me!
The tiger heard that and he got angry. He growled sharp. His claws grow sharper and sharper. Finally, his crow stopped growing. The panda saw that and started running to his brother's house.
Run!
Outside, the tiger started scratching the stick house. When everything was teared down, the tiger found nothing to eat.
Dumb pandas!
Or revenge, and he got irritated. At that moment, he saw the smallest panda going to the second biggest panda's home. The second panda was sleeping that time. When the smallest panda got there, but when he heard the pounding on the door, he immediately woke up and looked out. He saw his younger brother and tilted to the door and opened it. He let his brother in and got some glass of tea. He made the brother told the middle panda what happened. So when the middle panda saw the tiger outside of the window, he told his younger brother, "Run!" So the two pandas ran and ran. After about 20 minutes of dashing, they finally saw their brother's house. When they got there, they pounded on the door, and the door swung open. There stood the biggest panda. Other two panda gave them some bamboos to eat.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
He found them in the field nearby. The two pandas swallowed the bamboos and told their brother what had happened. Then there was a big squirrel.
Roar!
Was heard. Where the roar should have
been, there stood a tiger.
He came toward the house. Then the tiger stopped. He knocked on the door. But the pandas didn't invite the tiger in. So the tiger started scratching the wall of the jade house. It went, but the house didn't move. Then, right at that moment, the tiger climbed up the roof and took a jade of it. He jumped down, but he landed in the river. Splash!
Ah! I can't swim!
The tiger cried, but no one came to help. And finally, the river swallowed the tiger up. That night, the three pandas celebrate. After that, all of them decided to live next to the river forever.
The